time. Story time. Let's read the story time. Story time. Unique the story time. Story time. Unique is story time. Story time. Let's achieve. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Story Time with me, Kayla. How are you all doing on this beautiful Wednesday? I hope you're doing well, and of course, as always, please making sure to please still stay safe out there. Now, today we have another special author feature. Today, we will take a look at a book from author Dr. Jasmine Simmons. She is a deafblind audiologist down in Florida, and she has written a book all about an extraordinary girl and her bionic ears. And so, without further ado, the book we'll be reading tonight is called Extraordinary Jordyn and Her Bionic Ears, written by Dr. Jasmine Simmons and illustrated by Caryn Marie. You ready to see what this book is all about? Ready, set, let's begin. Extraordinary Jordyn and Her Bionic Ears, written by Dr. Jasmine Simmons and illustrated by Caryn Marie. The Usher Syndrome series, here we go. Look at that black girl magic on the cover. I love to see it, and I'm forever here for it. Here's her dedication. I dedicate this book to my amazing support system. A special feeling of gratitude to my loving parents, Vanessa and St. Julian Simmons, for continuously being my #1 supporters. To Jordyn and Madeline, keep your head up high and continue to be extraordinary. Oh, shout out to all of you all. Hey. All right, y'all ready to jump straight to it? Here we go. Let's begin. It's Monday morning. Jordyn excitedly gets ready for school. Attention class, says Jordyn's teacher, Mrs. Yosef. Tomorrow a new student will be joining us. His name is Ben. I'm sure we'll make him feel very welcome. Have you ever had a new student in your class? Or maybe you were the new student? How did it go? Jordyn loves meeting new people. She looks through her pencil bag, finds a space-themed pencil, and puts it on Ben's desk. After school, Jordyn rushes over to the seesaw to meet Sarah while their parents sit nearby. A boy approaches the seesaw where Jordyn and Sarah are playing. What's that? The boy points to Jordyn's ears. Shh, his mom says, quickly pulling him away. You don't ask someone that kind of question. It's okay, Jordyn says. She points to her bionic ears. These are my bionic ears. They help me hear. Those aren't your ears. These are, the boy replies. I'm glad I can hear the normal way and not with your strange ears. The little boy's mom apologizes to Jordyn and scolds him as they leave the park. After his comments, look how Jordyn is feeling now. In the normal way, there are many ways to hear, not just one. Jordyn runs to her mom, crying. What's the matter? Mom asks. Jordyn explains what happened. Oh, Jordyn, it can be hard to be different, but remember, there are many good things about having hearing loss, Mom says. Like what, Mama? Every night when I put you to bed, you sleep peacefully, even when your baby brother cries in the middle of the night. And you can change the color of your ears. How cool is that? That is super cool. Oh my goodness. I will rock a pink ear and maybe, a pink ear and a blue ear. Jordyn nods her head and wipes away her tears. You have met amazing people who have hearing loss, Mom explains. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're all born different. Jordyn smiles. Mom's words help her feel better. Oh, Mom, they do have a way with making you feel better when you have trouble. That evening, Jordyn gets ready for bed. Her dad begins their nightly affirmations. Your hearing loss does not make you less than, he says. Your hearing loss is a beautiful part of you. You are extraordinary. You are my little angel. Jordyn repeats the words confidently. Yes. It's one thing to say the affirmation, but you always have to believe it and feel confident about it. Say it confidently. Jordyn. She takes off her bionic ears, puts them in the dry aid box, and goes to sleep. Ooh. So it's kind of, now that she has her bionic ears off, it's like she's in her own little bubble. She doesn't have to hear anything. If there's an owl or something outside, she doesn't have to hear it. Honk, honk. Chirp, 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 chirp. See? She can't even hear it till her mom comes and wakes her up, and she put on her bionic ears. Now she can hear the birds chirping, the city, and the sounds of the city and the town. Jordyn yawns and gets ready for school. She then remembers the new kid starts today. I sure hope he likes my cool pencil, Jordyn says to herself. Jordyn walks into the classroom and her stomach drops. The boy from the park is sitting there, holding her space pencil. Mrs. Yosef smiles. Everyone, this is Ben. She tells the class he will be a library helper with Jordyn. Jordyn looks at the helper list with disappointment and sinks into her seat. Oh. That is not good. As Jordyn is working, she hears someone whisper her name. She looks around, trying to figure out who spoke. She sees Ben and another classmate giggling and pointing at her. Jordyn's face feels hot. She wishes she could hide as she sinks deeper into her seat. Maybe if I tell Mrs. Yosef I have a tummy ache, she'll let me go home, Jordyn thinks, tears filling her eyes. Then she remembers her dad's words. You are extraordinary. Jordyn smiles and continues with her work. You are extraordinary. Never forget that. That afternoon, Mrs. Yosef announces, time for classroom duties. Jordyn and Ben reluctantly go to the library corner and begin to reshelve the books. Jordyn peeks over at Ben and sees him flipping through a book with the solar system on the cover. Do you like space? She asks. Ben looks at her in surprise. Yeah, I love space. I have a solar system model at home. You like space too? Yes, Jordyn exclaims. I have pictures of all the planets on my bedroom walls. Jupiter is my favorite because it's the biggest planet. Ben looks at her with a big smile. Wow, that's awesome. Mine is Mars because it's red like a fire truck. Ben continues. I love the solar system because the planets are all unique shapes, sizes, and colors. But each one is so cool. Just like me, Jordyn exclaims. Ben pauses. Wow, you're right, he states, as he realizes Jordyn's bionic ears make her unique like the planets. Oh, I love this. So just like how all of the planets and stars in the galaxy are all different shapes, sizes, and everything, they are still cool in their own way. And just like how all of us here in this world are different shapes, sizes, colors, we're still cool and unique and extraordinary and beautiful and handsome, all in our very own ways. Jordyn walks to her desk. Here, she hands another pencil to Ben. Since Mars is your favorite, you can have this one too. Confused, Ben asks, "You're the one that gave me this pencil?" Jordyn smiles. "Yep, I wanted you to feel welcome." "Oh, why are you being so nice to me after the way I treated you?" Jordyn responds proudly, "I am extraordinary. I treat people how I want to be treated, and I hope you'll treat me the same." Ben looks at her ears and says, "I'm sorry for how I acted. I've never seen ears like yours before, but they're super cool. I wish I had colorful ears too." Oh, look at them. The bell rings for recess. "Let's go play astronauts outside," Ben says. Oh, they have something in common, even though they have different ears, a way of hearing, but they still have something in common. Just because someone is different from you, you'll never know. You'll end up probably liking the exact same things and being the best of friends. And here are 5 ways to teach children about inclusivity. Number 1, start a conversation. Number 2, practice kindness. 3, teach empathy. 4, learn and grow. And number 5, encourage questions, promote self-efficacy. Yes, 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 yes to all of that. If there was a time that you practiced any of these ways, please let me know in the comments below. We would love to hear about that. And here's a little bit more about the author and illustrator. Big shout out to both women for doing such an amazing job. I really enjoyed this story, and I hope you did too. The end. Yes, K-Crew! Wasn't that such a wonderful story? And I really hope you enjoyed reading it just as much as I did. Now, to find your copy, make sure to head on over to her website, and you can also find this book on Amazon. And of course, be sure to follow on social media. A big thank you to Dr. Jasmine for such a wonderful and inclusive book. And I am so happy to be adding this book to my bookshelf. So you all out there, make sure to get your copy so you can add it to yours too. I want to give a big shout out to all your friends and family. Hey everyone. And K-Crew, I have to thank you all as well for joining me. But now it's time to sing goodbye. You ready? Here we go. I know. It's okay. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. My friends, goodbye to you. I hope to see you again real soon. Be proud of all your work tonight. Now climb in the bed and sleep real tight. On the count of 3, let's say goodnight. 1,